Morning everybody. Welcome again to Kent Vegan Market, January. We are here, we're here all winter, as we said. We've got a few less stalls today, but we've got some of our stall holders are hibernating, which is fair enough. But we thought good to keep going and have a presence here, and yeah, so everyone knows we're here the first Sunday of every month. So yeah, welcome, and especially welcome if you're doing Veganuary. I think we heard that there were over 200,000 people signed up so far to Veganuary this year, which is up. I think last year, I was just looking last night at the figures, last year was 168,000 in total, so already beaten that, which is brilliant. So welcome if you want to come down and get some inspiration and chat to some friendly vegans and buy some lovely goodies, and here's the place. So yeah, shall we have a quick look around at who we've got? We've got, although we're down, we've got 9 stalls today, but we've still got all your favourites. So
yummy food,
yummy people, other things apart from food, but it's mostly food today actually. So let's have a quick wander around, shall we, Nick? I was going to do a little plug for Nick's. How can I show that like that? Plant powered films. Can I do that? Nick's plant powered films. We'll be telling you more about that throughout the year, I think. Maybe Nick will do a little interview on that. All right, cool. So moving around, we've got Hidden Virtues Bakery. Here we go. Thank you. Terry's going to come and have a chat as well, maybe. Or he's just going to carry on scoffing. Yeah. You just eat. It's fair enough. How you doing? You all right? Nice to see you. Cool. Yeah, can we have a quick chat? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Lovely. So, Amber's normally here. Is she all right?
She is, yeah. I'm subbing this morning, yeah.
Cool. Good for you.
She's going to join us later on today. She's actually baking some more wonderful goodies.
As we speak.
To add to the, as we speak, to add to the selection.
Sorry. I'm forgetting.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
I'm
forgetting my mic. Etiquette.
We have a wonderful range of baked treats. We've got Millionaire's tarts with hazelnut and a lovely delicious caramel in the center. We have some super cookies which are very high in protein and free from refined sugar, gluten free as well, so totally guilt free, and of course everything is vegan as well. And then over here we have the coconut and almond cookies, which are absolutely delicious, really good with coffee. And then these brand new treats, the macaroni pies, which I've got to replenish.
Which I already bagged some of, which is probably a little bit rude really to do that in advance, but
I'll add some more.
They look great.
Like hotcakes. They're actually very good warm, but you can also eat them cold. And it's a brand new experiment which has gone wonderfully well. We have them by the slice and individually on their own.
Brilliant.
Oh, and of course,
brilliant. Thank you.
And the old favourite, which is rose marzipan pop. It's a marzipan cake in the middle, and again free from refined sugar, gluten free, and covered in Belgian dark chocolate on the outside and rose petals, and they're absolutely delicious.
Amazing. I think all your stuff is gluten free and refined sugar free, isn't it? Is that right?
So not everything is refined sugar free, but and not everything's gluten free, but we have bits and bobs.
Yeah, I tried these tarts last time, they were amazing. Just melt in your mouth.
Yeah. So,
cool, brilliant. Thank you.
Something for everyone, hopefully, and some travel soaps and bath soaks as well.
That's new, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of a side hustle. So yeah.
How long? We were going to just ask a little bit more, find out a little bit more about people today. So how long have you been vegan? Would you mind telling us a bit about?
I'm trying to think. So Amber, it's been a long time. Me, I joined the wagon about a year ago. I was vegetarian before that, and yeah, it was kind of a transition. So yeah, it took time. It wasn't like an overnight thing, but yeah.
So what made you go vegan in the end, or what made you?
Everything, to be honest. Every reason that I could think of was pointing me in that direction. I mean, I think nowadays it's kind of easier. There's more, incentives to become vegan, and I think it's kind of inevitable. We're facing that time in in the world where we have to start taking action. So yeah,
Yeah.
environmental, health, every reason really. Yeah.
People are waking up. It's inevitable. You're right that everyone will be vegan. That's what I'm always telling Rosa.
I think we won't have much of a choice. Yeah.
Exactly. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
We'll come round and buy some goodies in a bit when we're finished. See you in a bit. Thanks. Okay. Then round to food junkies. Who have we got? Is that Bruce hiding? Yeah. You're right for a chat. How you doing?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm very well, thank you. Morning. Hello.
I'm getting used to it
Everyone,
again.
yeah.
Food junkies, my Ikigai,
Yes.
Bruce and Russell. Brilliant. Do you want to tell us what you've got? We've got today, Bruce.
Today we've got, as you can see, 2 tables
Out the way.
going off at the same time. We on that side have all our gluten-free stuff today. So because we get asked that very often, especially on the quiche and the pasties, so we went with a bunch of gluten-free stuff today. Of course, all our cheeses are gluten-free anyway. And on this side we've got all the non-gluten-free stuff. So same range of things apart from the cakes, which unfortunately I only have for people who are not gluten intolerant, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter next time. So yeah, that's the full range of what we currently do on
Lovely.
offer.
Lovely. And your sausage rolls.
Some of them in more detail. What's in them?
Absolutely, yeah. So
Your sausage rolls already had people raving about those, and people raving about those on social media. So
yes, I did want to go.
compared to the Greggs sausage rolls,
I just
should
want
we
to
do
go
it?
and say Greg Schmecks. Yeah, we need
It's
that.
great. It's great. It's growing, isn't it? But we have had sausage
It doesn't
rolls,
matter,
vegan
yeah.
sausage rolls for quite some
Yeah.
time. And
So
yours are great.
yeah, so we've got a bunch of pasties, some sausage rolls, our fake and real. Here I've got our cashews and onion. We've got our pepper jack cashews, and we've got a pizza cashews. So a whole range of different flavors
Easy
going
for you to
off.
say.
I know. And then we've got here some of our quiches. So I've got 3 kinds today. Our new cupcake quiches is nice little bite-sized quiches. That one over there, it is red onion rosemary. This one here is mushroom. I had to think about that for a second.
they look
It's the
great,
mushroom
don't they?
one. They are lovely. And then that one here is our fake pulled pork, barbecue fake pulled pork. And again, that's very nice and delicious. Our take on Victoria sponge, which I've been told is better than a normal one, but I thought it is a normal one.
A
personally.
dairy one. This is normal.
is the normal
We are
one.
the
So
new normal.
compared to the other ones, this is very nice. And that's our banana bread up there. It's very old family recipe, comes from the farm many years ago. So
Oh,
I've been
really?
adapted and veganized
Ah.
it. Yeah, absolutely. So
From the farm in.
South Africa, yes. My great grandmother used to make it.
Your
and
great-grandmother.
She used to veganize it because she used to do everything from her garden.
Right.
She made her own vinegar.
Right.
And therefore I knew when it came to baking, and when I became vegan, if you didn't use eggs in anything, you used apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, brilliant.
And it works the
Yeah.
same treat. So
Yeah.
as you can
They're
see,
not new
yeah.
tricks.
No, no, true, exactly. So they've been going around for ages, and that works 100% very nice. So,
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you very much.
And we're just asking people a little bit, if you've probably said this, told
Yeah.
us this before, but how long have you been vegan?
I personally have now been vegan just over 3 years. I became a vegan after meeting my husband Russell. He was already vegan. It became the obvious thing to do for me because I was the cook in the house. So to cook for everyone, it had to be vegan for him to be able to eat. But I think as time went on, that choice became more of an ethical one. And now it's a total kind of that's
once
the thing.
your eyes
and
are
it's-
opened, that's it.
Absolutely,
You're in.
you can't.
Yeah.
It's not a fad. It's not a diet. I get really upset when people go, "Oh, we're on this new diet." No, actually, no.
No, exactly.
There's no diet here. But that is just the way people perceive it. Sometimes it's easier for them to think about it that way.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's how some of the
absolutely.
media portray it.
I
so.
absolutely, and I'm not particularly an activist that stands with a placard somewhere, but if I go anywhere, I'll take food with. And I
That's
go, this
being
is
an
my
activist.
vegan food.
This is being an activist.
Yeah,
You're
this
telling
is my
people
vegan
that.
food.
Exactly.
You don't need what you do, but without getting them upset, and then going, oh, actually, this is really nice. It's like, yeah, actually, it is. And you feel much better because most people go after having the pastry, oh, I don't feel so heavy. It doesn't make me feel, and well, yeah, it doesn't have all the butters and the
No,
fats
exactly.
in it, you know, so
Yeah.
it's just so different.
You don't have to go and have a sleep afterwards.
I don't want to interrupt. I've seen something.
Uh-oh, he
down
does want to
there.
interrupt.
I tell you what, I haven't
Which-
taken it out yet. I was just uncovering it. This is
I
a.
think he was going to keep it all to himself.
I feel sorry for this one because it's the first time I've made it.
You're not going to open it in front of us now.
Yeah, I
That's a
was
bit
going
scary.
to.
That's
when
pressure.
When I was in Amsterdam, we walked past a restaurant called Zest, and it's a raw food vegan restaurant. And I went in and they say chocolate cake, and I was like, chocolate cake, you have to bake it.
Yeah.
And it was like,
okay.
nah. So he gave us chocolate cake, and this is the kind of thing I had there.
So did you steal this recipe from them?
No, not at all. I
You've come up with your own. Yeah,
I
brilliant.
found a recipe as you
You
do.
sure you want to do this on camera?
I don't care.
He's a brave
It's
man.
going to be delicious.
It's going to be delicious, whatever it looks like. Yeah, when it comes out.
Might look like an eaten mess afterwards.
No. Hello.
I just wanted to ask you where your film will end up.
On social media. Yeah.
What your Planet Pound film?
Yes. This is Clark Howe Films. Yeah. Yeah. We're the Head Vegan Market. So all kind of connected.
Because my daughter's vegan, it might be interesting for her to see.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
We'll come and have a chat with you. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Have a look on Kent Vegan Market. We'll be on there.
Look at that.
Okay.
I think he was going to keep it all to himself.
I missed that then after I was chatting to that man. Now I missed that. Wow, that looks good.
Yeah, this is
So this is raw?
this is a raw cashew nut chocolate.
So this is gluten free.
Totally gluten.
So you have got some gluten free cake.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I didn't think of it. It contains a lot of nuts, which obviously does contain no gluten. So yeah, I thought of the nut allergy rather than the gluten. But this is gluten free as well.
A very generous portion size, isn't it?
No, not done cutting.
That's just for us. There's one for you and one for me, Nick.
Yeah, and
That's
me,
why.
yeah.
Oh well, I'm Bruce, I suppose. And then
No,
Russell, that's it then,
I'll
we're
be
done.
cutting them like that.
Okay.
Nice, proper portions.
We'll let you do that in peace, shall we? Brilliant. Good to talk to you. Where's Russell disappeared to? Is he all right?
Park the sky, yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll have a
need to
chat.
go
We'll
do
grab
mine.
him later.
Thank you.
See you in a bit. Thanks, Bruce. Okay, we'll wander.
That was a scoop then, wasn't it? A raw chocolate scoop.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely, lovely stuff. Right, we're going to say hello to these guys, Bolivian Pastries. Hi, Maria. How you doing? You all right?
Good morning, it's fine.
Good to see you. Can you just tell us, Maria, what you've got today? I know you've got a few new bits, haven't you? But you've got some of your favourites and some new stuff. So
Today I got the sweet Bolivian bread. That one has sugar and flour and butter on the top, no? And on the top is sweet. And I got chocolate, I got cinnamon flavor, and I got vanilla flavor.
and I tried some earlier. It was very, very tasty.
Well, I love the chocolate. And I love the topping more than the bread. But I got today, I made this small king's bread, sorry. Because they come in huge. In Spain, what they do is they put a broad bean in one side, no? And who gets the broad bean has to pay the bill. Yeah, we don't do that in my country. We only put and we get, like a little toy. And who gets a toy gets something. That's what we do. But I did it personally like that because I didn't want to be cutting.
Yeah. And this is because it's the 6th, so it's what would you call it? King's Day or?
King's bread. It's because the 3 wise kings they come in to visit us on the 6th of January. We celebrate that.
Yeah. So Epiphany, we call it Epiphany.
Yeah.
Lovely. And I had one of those earlier. I only tried a little bit of this one, but I had a whole one of those. It was really tasty. Yeah, really lovely. I'm going to buy one for Rosa as well. She'll be pleased. Okay, we'll wander around this side, Marie, and you can tell us the rest. Okay, if I come here, you can go there, Nick. Okay, so what else have you got?
Duty is one of my favorite what you call it bread because this duty like anyone buys, anyone eats it because they think they love the look, and has Indian doody, has chickpeas, and has it's a mixing stew of vegetables. My favorite, courgette and celery. Those are my favorite vegetables.
So the doody is an Indian vegetable. You've been telling me about this, and
They look like cucumber, and it's used as a courgette because you can fry, you can boil, you can do curry, you can do salads. It is really, really nice. Next time I will bring it.
versatile by the sounds of it. And so for people who aren't vegan yet, they would look at that and not, and think maybe that's. It looks like a kind of mince almost, doesn't it? So it's almost like a mock meat, but like jackfruit. Look,
Yeah. Even if you grate it, you can mix with chickpeas and your favorite herbs. That we do that, and you can also do like a pancake, and use it, especially for the gluten-free people, that they have allergy, to gluten. That is you fill it up with everything what you like, and you eat it as a fajita. No?
I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to get hold of some of this and try it at home. I think. Brilliant. What else have you got, Maria?
What I have here is one of the capital of Bolivia. They eat here. They call it yauchas, and it's like that. But what it is a bechamel sauce, with cheese. But I put here bay leaf. I have put my favorite herbs because I love oregano, all those herbs. And it is very popular in La Paz. People has been eating this from many years.
So it's a favourite. It's a kind of traditional
It is
street
traditional.
food in La Paz,
Yes,
the
in
capital
La
of
Paz.
Bolivia.
Yeah, it is a street food, and this is a street food in all Bolivia, the salteña. So he's got the sample there. Our salteñas are handcraft. No, we need to do all that. This is what if it doesn't have the handcraft on the top, it's not a salteña.
Not a salteña, right?
Yeah, and we eat it only from 9 to 11. It's only mid-morning snack. Once if you don't eat at that time, you have to wait till the next day. All the shops will sell this, and it's straight from the oven. It is, I veganize that too, because my children love salteña, and this is what they eat all the time. But it is, that is the color. I think it's nothing to envy the ones they sell in Bolivia. These are much better. Yeah, with lentils, potatoes, carrots. You can see it here. No? Lentils, potatoes, carrot, and again I do a stew of like a.
So that's your stew that you make
Yes,
up. So
and
that
I
hasn't got the
mix it up.
doody in again. No, it's a
doesn't
different.
have doody.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't have doody. The doody I use in these empanadas. These are gluten-free, and they have the doody with chickpeas, but also they have mashed potato and Bolivian curry, or a stew,
Okay.
with a little bit of spice, only a kick, and wrapped in a corn, so any people can eat it.
Lovely. Lovely. Thanks, Maria. So you've basically got Bolivian traditional Bolivian street food, but you've veganised everything, and
Yes.
over the years you've kind of veganised all your old
And
favourites.
I continue,
Excellent.
doing more
You keep experimenting, don't you?
experimenting at home.
Thank you, Maria. We were asking to other people how long they've been vegan. Whether you'd answer that question for us.
That will be now maybe 15 months or 16 months more.
15 months.
Yes, it's more than a year anyway. It's more. I should be maybe 18 months now vegan, and because I grew up with this, I was vegetarian first. I didn't want to be vegan because I didn't want to stop the cheese and caramel. Is the main sweet in our country. It's the base for everything. But I think with this, I don't miss anything, and I really love my vegetables. Since I stopped meat, I tasted better the vegetables than before, and I like more.
So what made you go vegan in the end?
I think, I don't know, we started having reaction to cow milk. But then anyway, my husband was reacting to cow milk, but I never drank. I never liked it, cow milk. But I don't know, I think more was to know more about cheese, know how to, because I prepare, but I have failed so many times to make vegan cheese that I gave up. I can't do it. So I buy, and I think I don't miss anything. I don't know what made me to be vegan, but no.
So once you
gave
tried
up.
it, really, you just
Yeah.
tried it, and then once you tried it and realised how easy it can
love
be.
my cakes, because I used to bake cakes with lots of eggs and sell it for
So we've
parties.
got something.
I don't do that.
The sultanas.
Yeah, I know so many people are disappointed, but I don't do that anymore. I think I didn't like anymore the milk. I didn't like the heavy of the cream. No, I love this.
I don't think anyone will be disappointed at all. Your food's lovely, so it's delicious.
My friends,
Yeah, they'll come round. They'll come round.
they used to want me, only cakes, but no.
Thanks, Maria. Good to talk to you today. We'll come back and buy a few more bits later. Okay, take care. See you later. Bye. See you later. Yes, yeah, Tom started. He's come on at 11:30. Thomas Abrahams is here with us. Luckily it's not raining. We haven't got the gazebo today. We'll have a little listen for a bit, shall we? Back on, sorry. I didn't want to interrupt Tom. I thought we could just have a quick chat with him, but yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
It's brilliant, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, come down and support Thomas Abrahams.
chat with him
He's well, that's what I was just wondering if he finishes, but he might play for quite a while. Spanish tunes can go on a bit, in a good way. Hello, Brian. Can we say hello to Brian? And Terry? Hello. Hello. We're
Just had a real sausage roll from over there. They are the business.
we've been commenting, yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
None of this fermented fungus stuff. This is the real deal. Come to Canterbury Market, Kent Vegan Market.
That's the one. Excellent, Brian. Thank you. We've been wandering around talking to stallholders, but we thought we'd have a chat with you today. Is that all right? Just a quick one. Yeah, brilliant. Sure, always.
Brian.
Yeah, we can interview you afterwards if you like, or you can interview Brian if you like. Yeah. So we were asking people, how long they've been vegan, Brian. I know you've been vegan for pretty much forever. So.
Yeah, forever. I mean,
long
maybe
time.
nearly 35 years. And contrary to people's fear of how quickly you can go vegan, all those years ago I went vegan within 6 months, probably less than that. And it was not about food back then, it was about justice for animals, a sustainable environment, and of course the food has been a pleasure since. It's just got better and better, and it's more available, and it is encouraging people to take up the vegan lifestyle for better health.
So it's a way in, isn't it, really? I think it's still, for the majority of people, I would say, it's still about the animals. I know 90% of people I speak to, certainly it's about the animals, and then growing awareness about the environment. But then actually the food, we all have to eat. So it's a way in, it's a way to get people in kind of into the vegan, talking about it.
Absolutely, definitely. And everybody has to eat every day unless we're fasting, and therefore farmers who are worried about the production of meat and dairy and eggs, they need not worry, because they can shift with the times, and a lot of farmers are now producing crops and fruit, planting up orchards for the future, and therefore there's a big demand in plant-based foods. And plant-based foods is a multi-billion pound industry now, so the jobs that are being lost in the meat and egg and dairy industry are now being replaced by plant-based foods. So it's a win-win, really. It's just a case of moving on and adapting.
And we're seeing, as you say, we're seeing farmers doing that, aren't we? We're seeing a lot of people doing that, and I think they'll grow. We've seen dairy farmers, people who are at the front line, who know exactly what happens to those, to those cows and those calves. Other people actually sometimes who will make the change quicker. And I can't remember the guy's name was it Norfolk? In Norfolk, who's a well-known one, who's a dairy farmer, or maybe a beef farmer, who's gone vegan. He's set up a vegan organic farm.
Yes, veganic, no pesticides needed, contrary to wrong beliefs that we've been taught over the years that we need to put poisons down, and it's proven we don't have to anymore. We can eat a cleaner living.
Yeah.
I think really
vegan organic is the future. Watch this space.
I think
There's another project.
Have a healthier lifestyle. We've all got to go at some point, and everybody gets their aches and pains, but it's certainly plant-based living. It certainly gives us a better chance.
We were at a protest here yesterday, actually just around the corner, Extinction Rebellion, and which is a protest basically against the inaction of particularly of government, really, to do anything about climate change, which we know we've been told by the UN and by leading scientists we've got 12 years to mitigate, to sort out before it's catastrophic, but also about extinction, so species extinction. Since 1970, I think 60% of all species, of plant and animal, have gone extinct due to above the baseline, due to human action. So, as you say, vegan, organic, and pesticide-free farming is the now.
It's the way forward.
Thanks, Brian. Do you want anything else you want to tell us about any campaigns you're involved with at the moment, because you're a very active activist?
Always something, yeah. Always campaigning at the Port of Ramsgate to bring an end to live exports. The amount of shipments of live animals has reduced dramatically over recent years. We're just trying to put the final nail in the coffin. Peaceful but lively demonstrations, and plenty of other demonstrations, bringing people's awareness to places like Canada Goose that are producing jackets that are absolutely riddled with cruelty, There's plenty to be doing.
And obviously, recently fox hunting as well. We saw the Boxing Day hunts and I think the New Year's Day hunt that was due to happen was cancelled. Is that right? Am I right?
I think the New Day's hunts have been cancelled. Yeah, the Boxing Day hunts. There was a lot of violence. From the hunt supporters. They're cornered now because it's been proven that they're illegally hunting, and it's come to the public eye now. And there's so much campaigning going on now to actually bring hunting with a pack of hounds to an end in this country. And that is what we're all involved in.
The majority of people want that, including people who live in the countryside. 80 to 85% of people want to see an end to that cruelty.
Much to a lot of people's misinformation, a lot of us were actually grew up in the countryside around the shooting, and family were farmers of animals and used to go shooting everything, and we've all moved on from there, some of us, and that's the way for a happier lifestyle. And you meet such great people.
Absolutely, exactly. Like yourself. Thanks, Brian. We'll leave you to it. Go and grab some food. Take care. See you later. Okay. What should we do? Should we have a little rest, little pause, and then?
I'll go and listen to some music if you want.
Yeah, I think, and then maybe Terry might do a little bit of interviewing. We might get him off the eating and get him interviewing people.
Brilliant. Well,
all right.
Give me the microphone.
Okay.
I'll
Thanks, guys.
Go and listen.
Brilliant.
cold.